Alright, guys, you know what time it is. Suggestion Sunday. So, today's suggestion comes straight out of the TikTok comments. Who's the strongest human from video games? And honestly, this question gets kind of tricky. But first and foremost, go ahead and become part of the family. If you like this type of content, then you're right where you need to be. So, the reason why this question is kind of tricky is, are half humans also considered humans? Can humans who've been ascended into godhood be considered humans? And also, what do you mean necessarily by strong? Because if we can use half humans, then people like Nero, and I don't know what is up with this picture, but Dante from Devil May Cry are all definitely in the conversation. As well as people like Liu Kang, who legit became a god in their universe, even though they were originally human. I mean, he's definitely in the conversation, no doubt about it. Bro legit created his own universe and timeline. As well as he can just use black holes at will. You can't exclude him from this conversation. But then you got people like Master Chief, which, if you think strength is directly tied with something like willpower, then he's 100% in the conversation as well. Willpower-wise, he's probably one of the top, if not the top person in that category. Now, if it was just video games and we could include what would technically be an alien, then really anyone in Xenoverse would take the cake. But we said humans. And honestly, thinking about humans, Cole McGrath even might take the cake. And I know what you're thinking. Some people might say, someone that can just use lightning isn't enough. But you would be 110% mistaken. But he can also control electromagnetic waves. Yeah, you heard me. Electromagnetic waves. That's insane. For a human, Cole McGrath is insanely powerful, but there's only one person that's technically more powerful than everyone I've named. So with Liu Kang, I think being the only person who can step to this person I'm about to name, that is going to be Kratos. And you might be like, well, no, technically he's a god. He actually started off as a regular dude. And honestly, with the story of Kratos, he's more of a demigod than an actual god, but he kind of ascended into godhood as well. So he's really technically originated as a human. And if you put Kratos into the conversation, then it's over with. Kratos smacks everyone. And if you take the comic book version of him, it only gets worse. I mean, this dude legit killed everyone in Greek mythology and was like, man, that is not enough, and came to Norse mythology to finish it off. Let's slow down, bro. Let's relax. But however, I want to know your guys' take. Until next time, I'll see y'all.